Hey guys, Ramei Enigma here. Well, it's just Ramei. Rather than just upload all Vanguard videos, I thought I'd upload a Yu-Gi-Oh video. This is using a ban list that's coming out in a couple of days. It's for Harpies. This is the deck I'm going to be playing over the next format with a couple of cards I'm going to be testing in days to come to decide if they actually hold a place. So I'll get straight into it. Running 3 channeler. By discarding a Harpie card, it doesn't have to be a Harpie monster. You can special summon 1 Harpie monster from your deck, except itself. And if you control a dragon, its level becomes 7. But I'm not using the rank 7 build. I don't run any dragons in here. I was thinking of it, but I didn't think it was worth it. Tempest is now banned, so the deck's taking a potential hit slightly. If you're using the rank 7 build. I've never used a rank 7 build for this. Using 3 Harpie Queen. It's either a 1/9 beater, or you can discard it and add a Harpie Hunting Ground, which is your field spell that puts in a lot of work for you. 2 Dancer. You can return 1 Harpie monster you control, well, target 1 wind monster, and then if it's successful, you can put that back in your hand, and then normal summon an extra Harpie if you want to. You don't have to. So the optional effect is great. The only thing I don't like about it is if you don't choose to normal summon again, your opponent can Mind Crush it out of your hand, so you've lost it anyway. Mind Crush is going to be a big card coming up. 2 Harpie Lady 1 gives 300 to all wind monsters. And its name is always treated as Harpie Lady, so Cyber Harpie Lady for the 3rd official Harpie Lady. I can only run 3 of any of the 1, 2, 3 Cyber Harpie Lady and Harpie Lady in the deck because rulings and such. I can't run, apparently, sorry about that. I can't run, 12 Harpie Ladies, so it's got to be like this. Give me a minute to put all these away, blooming things. Those are the Harpie monsters. For non-Harpie monsters, we've got 2 Bandit. Bandit puts in a lot of work, tribute it, check top 5, well, excavate top 5, put 1 spell trap in your hand, put the rest in the grave. Sets you up for a hysteric party that can be bigger. I usually get 1 to 2 Harpie Ladies off of it, so it's still, a good thing. 2 Maxi, just to get you to your cards faster, and then 1 Zephyros. I've seen decks not running Zephyros, and I don't understand why. It's too good not to run. You can just chain it out from your deck, and then you can bounce cards such as Hysteric Sign, Hysteric Party, Temple of the Kings even. Well, now that's going to be legal in a couple of days, so those are the non-Harpie monsters. So 16 monsters in all. Spell cards, running 3 Hunting Ground, the card that puts in work for the deck. Every time you summon a Harpie Lady, you destroy 1 spell. You can target a spell trap on the field and destroy it. I say you can, you have to. Every single time you summon the Harpie. Even if it destroys itself, it has to target something. Running 3 Sign, which puts in a lot of work again for the deck. You can either activate it to add an Elegant Egotist from your grave or deck to your hand, or you can, if it's sent to the grave from the field or hand, it can add up to 3 Harpie cards with different names from your deck to your hand, but it can't use this effect the same turn you add an Elegant Egotist. So that's a shame. Those are the 3 of Harpie specific cards. There's also an Elegant Egotist in a minute. Running 2 Parallel Twister, which I think is going to be a great card to contribute a lot to the deck, because you can send cards like Sign or Hunting Ground to pop a card on the field. Even if it's a problem card, you can just get rid of it. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, because even though you have Hunting Grounds, you're not always going to see them, so you still need to be able to get rid of cards during that period, as well as during your opponent's turn. So negate cards like Tenki and such. 1 Egotist, because summoning Harpies from deck is too good. 1 Raigeki, because this thing still isn't hit. It's still here. Woo! 1 Book of Moon, because Book of Moon, to flip cards like Unicorn face down, it means you can make plays. And then I'm testing 1 Temple of the Kings. While it's face up, you can activate 1 trap card the turn it was set, which for me, kind of works well, because it means I can use cards like Party. I can just set Party and then play Party straight away if I draw it. It's great, and then if I don't need it, I can just discard it for a card that, you know, needs a discard cost, and I can also just bounce it with Zephyros and play it again, and then you can... Yeah. Ooh, yeah, okay. They activate one set card, trap card the turn it was set thing is every turn. So you can do it every single turn. Not your opponent's turn, so I think. Free static Party because party time. And not targeting is very fun. 2 Phoenix Wing Wind Blasts just to get rid of problem cards that you don't like. And then the rest are all one-offs. Running 1 Solemn, 1 Torrential, 1 Bottomless. Cut down to 1 Vanities because the card finally got hit. And then running 1 Ring of Destruction. If Temple of the Kings doesn't work out for me, the plan is I'm going to put in Soul Charge in its place. So we'll see how it goes. That's the main deck done. There's 40 main deck as usual. And then there's, at the moment, 14 extra deck. But there's still a Gaga Cowboy to go in. Running 1 Dweller because Burning Abyss and such. Even though Tall Guy's been hit, they're just going to put cards like Mathematician in, and the card deck's still going to be good. 2 Castell, I bumped it up to 2, mainly because the idea is now that people are going to be able, well, with Harpie Lady 1, it'll gain the 300, and with Hunting Ground, it also gains the 200, so it can be anything from 2k to 3k, depending on what you have on the field. So it's a great card, really. Running a Dark Rebellion, 2450 means it can get over Fabled Unicorn. No, not Fabled Unicorn, Necros with Unicorn. I still keep calling everything by the Fabled and such. But Dark Rebellion still puts in work. 1 Pet Phantasmal Dragon because attacking directly is fun. 1 Zero Fine because Blanket Skill Drain. 1 Revolval Chain. It can help stack up your grave for a Hysteric Party of a bigger amount, or you can just send a Zephyros and then bounce something to Zephyros and then go off of that. Running 2 Lightning Shadori. This card puts in a lot of work. You can, when it's summoned, you can send a set card from your opponent's field to the bottom of their deck so they won't see it. And then each turn you can detach one and put one of their face-up cards to the top. So, it's a lot of work. Running 1 Silent Honor because Silent Honor is not as good as Castell. Black Strippercorn because Black Strippercorn. Rhapsody because you can get rid of your opponent's ritual spells from the grave when they're playing Necros, or if you don't want to see any of their cards again, you can just outright banish it. And then you can just equip it to give a monster a 1200 boost. And then to fill up the last 2 spots, I'm actually running Deltaros and Diamond because you can just make Deltaros, detach 1 pop and swing, and then main phase 2 make this. And then decks like Shadol and BA have an issue where Diamond is a thing. The Shadol players can't even get the full effect of Shadol Fusion with Diamond out, which is great. I'm happy with the fact they made Deltaros generic so that Diamond can be used in any deck that spams rank 4s. So yeah, that's the last deck profile for today. Like I said in my previous videos, there'll be more coming on Wednesday. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Ramei signing out.